Yeah, up at north by the airport, one of the airport hotels, and apparently one person is dead and another is injured. You see the police up there. So as per usual, I get my big boy cam out, take some pictures. Got a little storm blowing through. It's kind of what it looks like up north. The lightning was going pretty good. But it sort of bypassed that dragon cam, which I guess is a high school up there. I think it's Buchanan County, home of the dragons or something like that.
Truckloads of new Toyotas are rolling in. You can call us 24/7 for free. To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you.
My reporter was in the studio today, so I was free to roam. And I roamed up here to Smithville Lake, where I was out. There's no severe weather, but I was out getting what weather there is. Some good lightning overnight. Now you can't see it very well because, you can see the clouds. Can't see the lightning. And it's a pretty morning besides. The Smithville Lake is always kind of nice. Coming into Smithville, Missouri, thought I'd do a little penny tour here.
We've heard so many things about the collapsing of 226 when the road comes here.
It's going to look a lot different in just a short time here. At 6:53, the state of Missouri needs your help bringing internet access to people who need it most.
KSHB 41 News reporter Elise showing you
Pretty stormy looking skies.
how people's input can help decide where to spend almost $2 billion in grant money for better internet. There's so many people, possibly people watching right now, that are going, God, I wish I could get more internet usage in my home. And they've got a chance to
Beautiful old homes here
Exactly
too.
right. I mean, look at just these areas of just red and yellow here across this map of the state of Missouri. That kind of represents those people you were just talking about, Taylor. It's why they want your input on how to distribute the $1.7 billion the state received through a federal program to help the state decide where to spend this money. The red and yellow areas mean unserved or underserved. So the broadband availability challenge is to improve this Missouri broadband map here. Challengers are eligible
Downtown Smithville.
local governments, nonprofits, internet service providers who can give information on the locations that should or should not be available.
Jefferson
for
Highway
funding.
sign.
Then you all, members of the public, can submit evidence
We're on the
to
Jefferson
help
Highway.
support these challenges. So the challenge window will close on May 8th. So you have until then to either submit your area or submit evidence and hopefully make these colors here on the map turn green. You look at that map, it seems to follow population density, right? Obviously, but that might be the people who need to remotely do things too, right?
Right.
Makes sense.
We've been talking about internet access a lot in our area lately, highlighting the voices of those whose lives have been changed with it. On the other side of the state line, the city of Spring Hill now has full broadband access within city limits.
One of the slowest areas in the country for speed on internet. In fact, it affected school when kids had to do stuff from home, and then it affected businesses coming into town because they couldn't get that broadband speed that we were. And then even just
All right. So
big issues, especially people that work from home and things like that.
Absolutely.
gotta head on back to the station.
Businesses, that's why drawing attention to your area.
Jimmy is out of insulin. Got the insulin. Went to a convenience store to get a cup of ice to keep the insulin cold because I'm not going directly home. I'm gonna walk around the square and have some coffee and a little grub before I go straight home. But the square I'm in is Liberty, Missouri. It's got a really nice downtown square. It's kind of dribbling on us. And I'm just going to go around the block, and there's a parking spot over there. If it doesn't get taken, if it's not handicap. This square is pretty full. Drip, 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 drip. Well, I better take the... there's some spots over here. Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. I'm going to Huey's. They got good coffee and good breakfast too. So that's what we're gonna do. Woo! I'm endeavoring every chance I get to walk around at least a little. This is a great place to walk around. And there's the courthouse. And there's boutique shops. More excuses, a woman's boutique. And it's nice and peaceful if I don't get run over. Restoration 1894. Thompson House. There's a Mexican restaurant. I've eaten here before. It's pretty decent. There's the front of the courthouse. There's always a player or two on display here at this sporting goods store. There's Scout gear. Mama and Me boutique. Here's like the government quarter. We come here all the time for Clay County news stories, usually related to crime. And here's where Ethan Allen used to be. I think it was Ethan Allen. It collapsed. And it took another building here with it. And it looks like this building next to it is not in good shape either. Really did a number. But it collapsed, I think, back in 2016, I think, maybe. We are moving, we are moving, we are moving. 2022. They had to move because the building is unstable. These downtown squares, the buildings, the outer walls serve as support for all the adjacent buildings. So if one collapses, it could be like or burns down, it could be like a domino effect. because they're all pretty much attached to each other. Jesse James Bank Museum, site of the first daylight robbery. I know I read it quite often when I come here. I gotta read it again. First daylight bank holdup in the United States. Robbed of $60,000, February 13th, 1866. Attributed to Jesse E. James gang. Some people consider him a latter-day Robin Hood. The other view of the courthouse. Yep, a couple of restaurants. Of course, you have to have your obligatory sports bar. There's the tea place, sells tea. We often visit. We either go there or to the Head Rush. And right here, this building is not old, it's a reconstruction. It's actually new. It was taken out by a tornado. All right, Huey's on the square. Shoe repair shop. Here we are. We are sassified.